Alternatives to luxury makeup, $15 and under. I'm Laura Ray, and you asked for it. And I have spent so many hours going through all of my stash, researching online to find you the best of the best, and a lot of dupes that you've never seen before. Let's start off with the hottest foundation that's being talked about all over social media. It's the Makeup by Mario Surreal Skin Foundation. It is $42. That is so much money to me. And was it great? No. On my skin, it looks beautiful when I first put it on, but as I wore it to school and wore it throughout the day, it did not look so great. And so I'm putting it up against today my dupe, which was amazing. It's from Revlon. And when this first came out, I paid $17.99 for it. I couldn't find it anywhere but on Amazon. At the making of this video, the price has dropped on Amazon to $13.48. I think that's amazing, and I'm actually going to purchase another one. Now, I'm in the shade 201. This was beautiful. It's a little thinner than the Mario. It has the luminosity that the Mario has. For those of you that haven't seen this in person, you can just see right through the packaging the luminosity to it, that it has a glow. And I think it looks beautiful in the bottle. It looks beautiful when I first put it on my skin. But as I said, it gets into lines. It wears away very quickly around my nose. So I did not like this at all, and I would never repurchase it, unfortunately, because I already spent $42. But this lasted beautifully. It was a tiny bit thinner, and to me, the luminosity wasn't so hit you in the face. It's even prettier for mature skin. So this is my pick. I purchased this powder foundation from Fenty way back in the spring. I don't usually wear powder foundation, but sometimes I like to put it on top of my regular foundation just for a smoother look, more longevity. Now this costs $39, but I love how Fenty has so many colors of things. This comes in 50 different colors. Now I'm in the shade 230. I think I could have gone a little lighter. It's a little deep for my skin, but I really did like this. But I found such an amazing dupe, and it's the Maybelline Fit Me Powder Foundation. Now this comes in 24 shades, while the Fenty is $39. This is $8.49 on Amazon. And again, I want to make sure you understand that prices vary. I walked into CVS and seen things like this way over $10. And then I go on Amazon and find a really great price. So I will link everything beneath the video so you can take a look at it. But this is in the shade 220 Natural Beige. This is a little thinner than the Fenty, not quite the coverage, but I actually like that better on my mature skin. I thought this looked a lot prettier. On this side, I think this side of my face, which is the more affordable side, looks a little more natural. This looks a little heavier, especially in person when I'm looking in the mirror, but I love the way this looks on my skin, and I say go with the Fit Me. I purchased this Tower 28 gloss at Sephora because I heard so much about it on social media. I wanted to try it, and I love the feel of it. And it's not super expensive, but it is $16. I like to spend less than that on a gloss because it's something I'm reapplying. I'm going to go through more quickly. So those $16 really add up fast. Well, I found an amazing dupe, and I'm actually on this side of my lip wearing the Tower 28, and on this side, I'm wearing the Revlon Super Lustrous lip gloss, and this is in the shade Fatal Apple. Now this runs $5.99 on Amazon. Again, I've walked into like a CVS or Walgreens and seen it for $8 or $9. So I found a really great price for this. Now the colors are a little different, but on my lips, they really don't look that different. There's a little more pigment in this shade, but what I was going for with this is more of an alternative. The feel of these are very much the same. Usually, Revlon gloss feels a little more creamy. This is more of a gel-like, this particular line and shade. So I am just so thrilled to have a much more affordable gloss that looks just as beautiful on the lips. A very popular mascara, which I had not bought for a very long time. I specifically bought it to show you in this video because I wanted to have the actual product, is the Benefit Roller Lash. Now, I tried this years ago, but I found other mascaras I really like a lot better on my lashes. But this has a great brush, and that's what most people love it for. It's curved, it's a plastic brush, and you can really get up under those lashes. Well, e.l.f. recently came out with this e.l.f. Lash N Roll. They're not trying to even hide that it's a dupe because look at the names. The brushes are pretty much exactly the same. They have that same curve, they're about the same size, and I can get up under my lashes really good with this. Now, I actually ended up liking the e.l.f. better. One thing I loved about the e.l.f. when I tried it is I could wash it off easily at night. All I did was took one of my makeup cloths that you just wet and clean the eyes like the eraser that you use, and the mascara came right off. So many mascaras I have to use an actual remover to get it off, but this came off really easily. Now the price on the Benefit is $28. That hurt. That hurt when I paid this the other day, and the e.l.f. is only 6. Why would I buy this when this is just so great? Several months ago, Westman Atelier was so kind to send me this brow pencil. Now, this, I have to say, is something I never would have purchased because it's $38. It comes in 4 shades, and they sent me the shade Stone. Now, to show you how this pencil is, it goes on an angle like this. The actual plastic packaging is cut on an angle like that. And what I really like about this pencil is that you unscrew this end and you have the wand. So the wand's not hanging out where it can get dirty or dusty. It goes right into this and is enclosed in the packaging. Now, I like the look of it. The shade really actually did match pretty well with my brows, but I have one that's much more affordable that I think makes my brows look thicker than this one. And if you look on this side, compared with this, the brow looks thicker. I left my brows like that so you could see it. But this is from Winky Lux. Now, this costs $16 if you buy it at Target. But I found it on Amazon for $14.39, so it just made it for our video. This is a thinner packaging to hold. You can see this is rounder, but it has the same cut on a slant like this. And it also has where you can cover this end and have the spoolie covered. I really like this. Now, this is a universal shade. This is supposed to work for everyone. So it doesn't come in various shades, it comes in one shade. But I really love this, and I think it gave me a thicker brow. Back in the spring when I bought the Fenty powder, I also bought their bronzer because I wanted to use it to compare to some drugstore. I've tried the e.l.f., but the e.l.f. didn't have the longevity this did. This stayed on my skin all day, looked really beautiful, and blended so nicely. I picked number 3. The shade is number 3, and I just thought it looked really great. But I found one from the drugstore that runs only $8. Now, the Fenty comes in 7 shades, and this isn't necessarily a shade match, but this bronzer blends like the Fenty and lasts. I've tried so many that fade away during the day. This is from Makeup Revolution, and it's only $8. So on this side, we've got the $34, and this side, the $8. But I really love the way the Makeup Revolution blends. And again, most of them that I've tried go away during the day, and you can't even tell I put any on. But this one lasts. I love NARS makeup, but it comes at a high price tag. And some of you, I remember in one comment, somebody told me this is their favorite lipstick. It's actually a lip balm. It's called NARS Afterglow. It comes in, I think, at least 4 shades or 4. And this one is a peachy pink with a gold shimmer. It's such a unique color. Now, online, I saw some people saying there were dupes for it. The dupes I tried were not dupes at all. The shades were totally off, and these were supposed to be shade dupes. So I went through my own collection looking for as close as I could get to the texture, the feel, because I really do love this. I think it's beautiful on the lips, and I can see why my subscriber loved it so much. So I have a couple to share with you that I think have the same sort of feel and texture. First one is from L'Oreal, and this is their Glow Paradise lipstick. I had so many shades of this. I talked about it in my Battle of the Lipsticks. If you haven't seen that and you love lipstick, I think you'll enjoy that video. But this is number 150. This is a little deeper than the shade that I bought from NARS, but boy, the texture is so much the same. Now, one thing I would caution you with both of these is make sure you keep them tightly capped. They have a tendency to dry out as time goes on. I mentioned that in the video. But this gives such a beautiful glossy look to the lip and is so much more affordable. Another one that can compete with the NARS is from Revlon. This is their super lustrous shine lipstick. I love these. These are much like the lip butters that they used to have that were so beautiful. I had every shade because they were just amazing. This gives you that glassy shine, but pigment. That's the same feel as the NARS. Now, these can change on Amazon depending on the shade. I saw some as low as $5.80. That's incredible compared with paying $28. Lip sleeping masks are all the rage. Laneige is probably the most popular. Do you know like one of these sells every 3 minutes in the world? That's incredible. I do like the Laneige. I have others I like better. But if you're looking for something that's pretty much the same and has so many of the same ingredients, you can get the Kernel. I tried this months ago and couldn't believe how much they were the same. They have the same feel, longevity. So save yourself some money. The Kernel is so inexpensive. When I ordered mine, you get 3 little ones for around $9.90, so under $10. If you want a larger one like the Laneige and you don't want the little ones, which I actually like, so you can put them in your purse, put one by the bed, you can get a larger one for $14.40 that's actually a little more product than the Laneige. So I say again, go with the Kernel. One of the most popular lipsticks in the world right now that you've heard over and over in every video is Pillow Talk from Charlotte Tilbury. I've tried so many dupes that I've shared with you. There was one from L'Oreal, Flower Beauty. We've talked about all of those, but one I don't think I ever talked about was from Revlon. And this is from their matte line. This is number 3, Pick Me Up. Now, this has been out for a while, so it's very difficult to find. I looked in several stores while I was out shopping, and they were sold out from these in several stores, but they did have it on Amazon for, let's see, $5.92. That is a steal because when I did go to Walgreens to look at it, it was around $10. So they have it almost half price on Amazon. This is a fabulous dupe. I'm so glad that I tried it. It looks so much like Charlotte's and has the same feel. And even though it says the word matte, don't be fooled by that because Revlon has put in so many conditioning ingredients that this glides on the lips so smoothly you'd never know it was a matte, and it lasts, and it's just such a beautiful shade. I have a few more products I want to share with you that are not dupes but have the feel of luxury. When I use them, I feel like I'm using a high-end product. One is from a company called Half Baked. I've talked about them quite a bit in the past 6 months. This is a brand new product that I just started using. It's called No Chill Luster. This is so Charlotte-esque. It reminds me of the look on my skin of her highlighters that she has, her liquid highlighters that are always sold out. This is beautiful, it blends gorgeously, and the price tag is amazing. Another product from Half Cake that I love is this. It's called Candy Paint. You can use it on your cheeks, on your lips. I had purchased 2 shades a few months ago and was so impressed that I wanted to order a brighter shade. The shades I bought were more for fall. This one is called Disco Lemonade. It's a little brighter. I think it's perfect for spring coming up. This is so reasonable. It's $11. I think the packaging is super cute. I know it's got more of, I guess, a youthful look to it, but I think it's adorable. And the product itself is amazing and definitely would rival high end. I've always loved the Milani Baked Blushes. I think they're amazing. Most of you have probably purchased one at some time or another. Let me know in the comments your favorite shade. But one I hadn't tried before is Petal Primavera. This is beautiful on the skin. I can't believe I never used it. This, I think, is one of those shades that would look beautiful on so many different skin tones. If you have a deeper skin tone, this may be too light, but these blend beautifully. It's only $9.99. Even the packaging, even though it's plastic, I think it's pretty sturdy. I've had these for years and they really hold up. So I'm a big fan. Milani hit another home run. They've come out with some new eyeshadow palettes. I purchased the one called Call Me Old Fashioned. And today, the only shade I'm wearing on my eyes is this one right here. I love it. It's a taupe shimmer. It looks so beautiful. Actually, I did use this lighter matte shade on the end just to blend up here on the edges. So this shadow, I'm telling you, I bought so many high-end shadows. This does not disappoint and blends beautifully on my mature eyes. This product may not seem spectacular, but it's one of the best products in the world, in my opinion. It's the Aquaphor stick. It's a big stick that looks like a huge Bonne Bell lip gloss. Now, this is meant to go anywhere in your body where you have dryness, your cuticles, your knees, your elbows, but I love it for my lips. This is like having a giant Bonne Bell lip balm that does wonders. So many of you, I'm sure at this time of year, are struggling with chapped lips, dry lips. So this is only $8.97, about the best money I've ever spent. I've been using it all the time, and I think it will become one of your favorites too. If you'd like to see more videos like these, let me know in the comments. Say, yes, Laura, do another one. I have more products under $10 in between the $10 and $15 price range that I wanted to include, but I had so many for this video. I appreciate all of you shopping my links. You are the sponsors of my channel. You are the ones that have been allowing me this opportunity to keep it going all these years. I am almost to the 9th year of YouTube. It is hard to believe. And I want to just stop and pause for a moment to thank you. I appreciate you more than you know. I love looking for these products for you. I have so much fun. And I hope you have a blessed, beautiful week. I'll look forward to seeing you soon. Remember, I'm here on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays at 9 a.m. Eastern. I love you. Have a beautiful week.